This is the 2004 Holiday Bowl. And yes, the number 4 team in the country is playing in it against the number 21 ranked Texas Tech Red Raiders. A foreign concept nowadays, but this was a possibility in the days before the college football playoff. In 2004, the Cal Bears seemed destined for their first Rose Bowl since 1959, but one of the Bowl Championship Series, or BCS for short, most famous controversies pushed Cal out of the Rose Bowl and the BCS entirely. Cal fans allege that Mac Brown's active campaigning for Texas to jump Cal in the AP poll led to the Bears dropping in the BCS standings and giving the Longhorns the BCS nod to the Rose Bowl. Unfortunately, this was not the first time that the Rose Bowl and other factors pushed Cal out of the prestigious New Year's Bowl bid. The 1991 Cal Bears were one of the greatest teams in program history. The Golden Bears started 8-1 and rose to number 6 in the country, with their only loss coming to the eventual undefeated national champion, Washington Huskies. Among the season highlights for the Bears were wins against then number 24 UCLA and an 86-24 drubbing of Pacific, where star quarterback Mike Pawlowski threw for 6 touchdown passes on just 13 attempts. Speaking of Pawlowski, he was lights out, throwing for over 2,100 yards and 21 touchdown passes in 1991. Russell White complimented him on the ground with 1,177 yards and 16 total touchdowns on his way to All-American honors at running back. With 2 games left, the Golden Bears seemed bound for either the Fiesta or the Sugar Bowl. However, this was before the advent of the Bowl Coalition and Bowl Alliance, the first systems to attempt, keyword attempt, to crown a national champion at the FBS level through the New Year's Day Bowl games. This meant that many of the major bowls operated on a first-come, first-served basis. By the second week of November, most bowls were close to selecting their teams, and this worked against Cal, who had 2 games remaining. The Sugar Bowl set its sights on California to face the SEC champion, but the Fiesta Bowl complicated matters. The Fiesta Bowl wanted to create what they thought would be a national championship game between Notre Dame and the winner of the Florida State-Miami game. Their lack of Associated Conference tie-ins allowed the Fiesta Bowl to do so. Notre Dame's loss to Tennessee on November 9th, their second of the season, caused the Fiesta Bowl to lose interest and look elsewhere. Instead, the Sugar Bowl opted to take Notre Dame since the Fiesta Bowl did not want them anymore, due to the Fighting Irish's great drawing power. This pushed California out of the Sugar Bowl race. This should not have been a problem for California, since now there is mutual interest between the Fiesta Bowl and the 8-1 Golden Bears. After all, Cal was number 6 and free from the Rose Bowl's grasp as the second place team in the conference. Or so they thought. Turned out the Rose Bowl still had a say for California, even if they did not win the Pac-10 championship. The Rose Bowl's influence on college football's postseason has long been a contentious topic in the sport. So much so that the issues continue into the era of the 12-team playoff. The Rose Bowl was not part of the first 2 predecessors to the Bowl Championship Series, the Bowl Coalition from 1992 to 1994, and the Bowl Alliance from 1995 to 1997, creating multiple championship controversies along the way. Most fans already know of their demands to the college football playoff during the 4-team era. In 1991, the Rose Bowl had a different type of bargaining power. Their contract with the Big Ten and Pac-10 stipulated that teams from either conference could not participate in bowls that occurred during the Rose Bowl. This meant that the Fiesta Bowl, which kicked off at 3:30 on NBC, opposite of the Rose Bowl on ABC, was out of play for the Golden Bears. Ironically, the Fiesta Bowl replaced the Rose Bowl on NBC after the Rose Bowl moved to ABC in 1989. Instead, the Blockbuster Bowl, now the Pop-Tarts Bowl, and the Citrus Bowl in Orlando both had their sights on Cal. Ultimately, the Golden Bears accepted an invite to the Citrus Bowl to play 9-1-1 ACC champion Clemson. Yes, the ACC champion once had to play in the Citrus Bowl, and teams accepted bowl bids with 2 games remaining. We do not talk enough about how chaotic college football's postseason used to be. The Fiesta Bowl did not get the de facto national championship game they wanted, since the winner of the Florida State-Miami game went to the Orange Bowl to face the Big XIII champion, and the loser went to the Cotton Bowl to face the Southwest Conference champion. Instead, the Fiesta Bowl settled on a Penn State-Tennessee matchup between teams ranked in the top 10 of the AP poll. Ultimately, there was no harm done to Cal since they finished 9-2 after losing their season finale to Stanford to drop to number 14 in the AP poll. On New Year's Day, 1992, the Cal Golden Bears easily defeated Clemson 37-13 in the Citrus Bowl, making fans wonder what would have been if they were given the chance to play in either the Sugar Bowl against 10-1 SEC champion Florida or the Fiesta Bowl against Penn State or Tennessee. Mike Pulaski earned MVP honors for Cal with 230 passing yards and a touchdown, while Russell White had 142 all-purpose yards. To date, this is California's only New Year's Day Bowl appearance since 1959 and their only New Year's Day Bowl win since the 1938 Rose Bowl. Man, Cal fans are sure down bad. Fortunately, the Rose Bowl cannot deny them of this privilege like it did in 1991 and 2004. Like and subscribe for more video documentaries like this. God bless you.